Hello friends, welcome back. In this video we will create our React and Next.js application and we'll create a basic employee management app. Okay, so first step what we have to do is like we need to run a command using the npm or npx to create a Next and React application. Okay, let's start doing that. So I'm going to my workspace and I have just used this command, and React 19 Next.js app is my project name. Okay, so I'm just doing the enter now, and it will start creating the project for me. So here I am doing a customize setting option for me. Okay, so TypeScript, yes, I want it. ESLint, I need it. React compiler, I don't need. Tailwind CSS, I need it. Source directory, I need it, yes. And app router, I need it. And no import alias. Okay, so with this it will start creating the project skeleton for me. So the project structure got completed. Let me go to this directory and I can run the application. PM. Okay, let me go to this port. So I can see here my default React and Next.js application got created for me. Okay, what is that issue it is saying? Okay, we need to add it into body layout. Okay, so here we are done with our React and Next.js application. Okay, let's now update this to our requirement employee management app. So if you know React.js, right? Sorry, Node.js. So our page.tsx and layer.tsx file, these are the starting files, right? So we can see here this is our HTML and children's. Here our complete layout will come later from the page.tsx. So what we will do, we will replace this with our application. Okay. So first to make our application, this folder structure we will try to follow it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this inside app. I'm going to create a folder API, then employee and route.ts. I'll use it to write my APIs there. Okay, for the backend. And I am going to create a folder components with these two files. This is going to be my components, and I'll create one folder for lib where I will be adding my API JSON. Okay, so for now we are not connecting to DB and getting the data. So instead I will use the mock JSON, and we will be having one type file for the same, like how the employee object will be like. What properties it will have and which kind of properties data type it will be having. We will create one type file. Okay, so let me create first this folder structure here, and then we'll explain one by one each of them. So I have created all this folder inside app API employees route.ts. I have created. Okay, and then two components I have created files for now, and one lib with employee.ts file and one type file. Okay, now let's start adding the content there. So first what I'm going to do is, in a lib file I'm going to copy all this content, which is um, nothing but our JSON. Okay, instead of API call, what I'm going to do is we are going to return this part, okay, from the API. So we have created our type files for this employee.ts response. Okay, let me delete, okay. This is our TS file, and which will give us the data, and this is our type file. Now next what we are going to do is, simply I am just copying this code. I'll explain what it is, this employee card. Okay, and let me copy this first. So I am just copying this employee card, and similarly this is my employee form. Okay, let me copy even this first form, and these input actions again. employee card, remove it and import it again. Okay, and finally what I'm going to do is my main starting file, my page.tsx, right? I'm going to copy this code and replace it here. Okay, save this. So now if I run my application, let me reload here. Still there is some issue. Employee fetch get employees. Okay, so I have to copy the code for the API also in my route.ts file. Okay, import it. So let's see my app. Yeah, so my app you can see here, right? So we got one form component and these are our employee cards. Okay, let's understand what we have done so far with these file changes. Okay, so let me close first all to explain one by one. So we have created a folder for writing the APIs route.ts. Okay, it will have our get call, post call. Okay, this is our backend. Let's consider it, and we will be having one types file where we define which kind of object this employee will be, and these are the two components. Okay, so leave is nothing but just a JSON we already discussed, and these two components, one is employee card. What we are doing is we are just showing this employee cards, right? This with the data we are just looping and showing this component. So this is just small component where name, role, favorite, email, departments, and some edit and delete button we are displaying. So this is that one. And employee form also similarly, like we will be having these inputs for name, email, department, simple form. Okay, and on click on submit method we are using, we are on handle submit, we are just doing a post call, okay, for submitting the data. Okay, and in our page.tsx starting file, simply what we are doing now is when this loads, right, this home components, what it will do, it will call this API employee get employees. Okay, this method, this employee is fetching data of employees with this URL, and this we already have written in our route.ts file, right? It's a get API. This fetch is the get API. So finally this will return our employees, which comes from our JSON, which we hard coded into our lib file, correct here. So this data will come on default. So in our page.tsx we call the employees, and once we got the data by using the get, what we are doing is we will be having one is employee form component, which is as simple, we have seen it, and this data we are passing and looping, and we are creating the employee card components dynamically by passing number of employees here. Okay, with key as their ID. I think this is clear, right? So this is our now base app. Okay, now from next video onwards, what we are going to do is we will be start adding one by one all the features here. Okay, like to explain what are the actions, form, state, status. Now we will take this application as a reference and start adding all the features of it. Okay, so in our next video we are going to understand what is server components and what are client components. Okay, so once we understand them, then what are the server features of React 19, we will test them, and what client features given when React 19, we will integrate them and see how their behavior and performance. So all these details like creating a project and all, I'm going to add in a description. You can copy and create a project similarly. Thank you.